jump into the review. Who wants to kick this one off? You want to kick it off?
Yeah.
Review the project. Go on then. What do we reckon?
So, as I said before, I enjoyed the album from a subjective perspective. I really, really enjoyed it from an objective perspective. I feel like there were some points to critique, mainly with maybe not expanding more on the subject matter, maybe not being risky in terms of her approach to songs sometimes. I felt like she played it a bit safe sometimes. But vocally, I think she's amazing. I think I definitely do. I think there's
amazing,
I do think so. I do.
Amazing is a strong word. I'll just reiterate.
Yeah, I said what I said.
I say what I said.
I definitely think from an objective standpoint, there are bits in here you can pick on here and say there's something that I want to see more of. So for me, overall, taking that all into consideration, I give it a 6.5.
All right, you know what? Let me get the calculator. 6.5. But her vocal range is definitely amazing.
Yeah, for me, it's amazing.
All right. Is her amazing?
Yeah,
okay.
Amazing.
All right, cool.
No, but
I'm just checking that. I don't know,
bro. Man,
so she's a B. She's a B singer,
bro. If you know the heritage where her comes from, her's an amazing.
No.
Not just what you've heard.
So where's her in the vocal? If we had to grade her out of A star, she's a B.
Yeah, she's not A star.
And Snoh's a B.
Yeah.
And Alina Varez is a B. And Ari Lennox is a B.
Yeah, and then Aaron Agwani is an A. Okay. And I'd say Sam Walker's a C.
We need more C's and D's, man. Everybody can't be A's and B's, man. All right, then. Okay, that's fine. Tej, what you saying?
Yeah, like an okay album. In that, like I said, it feels like a bit like entry level to, to better artists. But I think comparing it to the first album feels. I think I was expecting a little bit more from this album. I didn't necessarily get it, but I'm hopeful for what she's going to produce in the future.
So listen, did you listen to Feels before you listened to this one?
No, it's funny. I listened to this
same time, yeah.
And I listened to this first, and then I went back,
right.
And then because I liked this, and then I kind of was a bit. I liked it more, but then when I heard Feels, I thought Feels had much more depth. So
so she can do it.
Oh yeah, like I don't doubt her talent, man. Yeah, she's a good singer. She's got a very nice voice. But yeah, I think I just wanted a bit more, to be honest, from it.
Score out of 10?
6. To be honest, actually, it's funny. I don't know if I can say this. No, it's fine.
You can,
No, I'm not going to say it. Don't worry. No, it's fine. 6 is...
Don't get us cancelled. Don't say that. Don't get us cancelled. What are you thinking?
All right, then. You know what? You lot might hate me for this, but I'm getting a 4.
Okay.
Wow.
No, he's giving some dangerous.
I know. No, listen. Like, so.
4 is just for packaging.
No. Listen. Last week, a couple of weeks ago, we reviewed Ed Sheeran's album, and that was trash, man. That was a shit album, right?
Is that the one you give? Is that the one? Is that the one? Really?
Reason why?
With all the features.
Yeah, all the features, right?
And the features make it any better.
No, and that's the fact that features don't make a good album.
Do you know he was voted the most influential?
Yeah, trust me. Like,
so how does that work?
No, don't fucking share it.
All right. Anyways,
is he decent?
Look, let's not go off track. Like, I didn't like what he presented.
Wait, what did Pardo say?
He was on some 7 or 7.5, some shit. I don't know, man. I think he enjoyed it.
He's a nice guy. Like
he was dancing on his bonnet of the car. Like, I don't know, it's weird. But like for me, so I gave that a 4. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Snoh Aalegra has produced a better project than what Homeboy did, because there's a lot of songs in there that I hated, whereas there's no songs on here that I hated, right? On here, on the other hand, the peaks are probably higher, but there's more songs on that project that I felt were better, if that makes sense. There was like at least 4 songs that were better, 4 or 5 songs that I thought were better. This one, I only got 3 out of it, and one of them's like a half a song, 48 seconds. So I'm gonna give it a 4, and in my mind, I want to give it more, but really, I'm not coming back to this. I'm coming back to you. I might touch on Here Now in the playlist, and I think those 3 songs there are the ones that I'll come back to, and if everything else is throwaway for me, and I think that's a problem when you're putting together a project. You have to have, if you're going to do 14 tracks, at least 9 of them have to be good. And if you're saying 9 of them were good, you know what I mean, fine, I'll get that. But for me, I weren't rocking with 9. I was rocking with 3. You get
So
me?
that's a 5.5 overall. You reckon?
Oh wow, you massive good. Let me add in the 4
numbers.
equal. All right, but I don't do division like that.
6.5.
5.5. We are rounding it up or down?
It's 5.5. Let's call it that.
I feel we can round it up or
6.
down.
6.
6. All right then, let's call it a 6 album, and I think that's fair. To be honest with you, it might be for you, it might not be for you. 6, I think, is all right. 6 out of 10. That's not a bad shout.
Yeah, that's Marmite, man.
Yeah, basically, you're right on the fence with that, or you're leaning over the fence saying she's not bad. So, all right then. So that's the average. We're gonna call it a 6. That's this week's episode, ExPlayPodcast. Want to thank Tej. Want to thank Nathan. Want to thank myself. Like Snoop Dogg said, first and foremost. But you know, yeah, just check in next week for the next ExPlayPodcast episode and Face Off Friday for our tune selections. And yeah, man, thank you for listening.
Peace.
Back again. Bless.
Peace in the night, gon' save my life. Peace in the night, gon' save my life. Peace in my mind, gon' save my life.